motherfucking tip right, bitch. There's the beach.
He had me 200 anytime.
It sounds like it's about to be a good night. I'm definitely not rubbing my hands in anxious anxiety. Well, hello. It's Epiphany, but like approximately 3 years in the future. And I'm not a stripper anymore. I actually graduated and I got a job as an environmental scientist until I got fired last week. But we're going to put a pin in that for like 1 second. So, the purpose of me recording this vlog was because 3 years ago, I intended to start my YouTube channel. And I did not do that 3 years ago. I actually did that 2 years ago, give or take a few months. And it was not by posting this vlog, as you see. I posted a completely different vlog. I was in a completely different time in my life. I was also no longer dancing 2 years ago. So, sorry guys, I'm a little nervous recording this honestly because for a period of time I thought that I would never release this vlog, like ever. I didn't want anyone to know that I was a stripper, or the people that I didn't already tell or dance with or know, because a lot of people are judgmental. They don't understand what it's like to be in a position where clear my throat chakra for this one. They don't know what it's like to be in a position where you have to do what you have to do because you're a bit broken down and you're a bit weak and unsupported. And I was not a weak person. I was strong. I was so strong to have to do that. I'm not saying I was weak morally. I was weak as in I was battered. I was God's strongest soldier. I felt like a Spartan. Okay, I felt like a Spartan going against Persia, baby, on day 3 or something. Like I was beaten down, I was worn down, that type of weak. So let me rephrase. I was not weak. I was exhausted. I was exhausted mentally, emotionally, physically. I was past my capacity, not even at capacity. I have ADHD, which I believe is ADHD actually. I have to get further diagnostic tests done to confirm that on a Western standard. I also have CPTSD, possibly BPD. They're not completely interchangeable, but they're so alike that it can be hard to tell. So I may have one or the other or both. That was a very hard time in my life, going undiagnosed and untreated and unsupported, and in a lot of ways, unloved by the people around me, even hated. Okay? Hated. But the horrors persist, but so do I. You know what I'm saying? I persisted. And now I'm here. I look good. I'm glowing. I got my degree. I've been working in my career for the past year and some change until, like I said, I got fired last week over social media. Because of my social media, actually. I made a post on my Instagram that was showing my transition from being a midnight ballerina to locking in school and interning at the Philippines and getting my degree and getting hired at a very not well paying but nice job in my career field. And somebody used that against me. So they thought they were using it against me. They attempted to use it against me, I'll say. And they sent it to my job, and my job fired me because of it. I won't go into too much detail right now because this vlog isn't about that. But what I will say is, God has been telling me to share my story. God has been telling me to give my testimony. And before I posted that reel on Instagram, I had that feeling of like, what if I get fired over this? What if this, for some reason, blows up and goes viral and a bunch of people see it and someone sends it to my job? I mean, nothing like that has ever happened to me before. None of my videos have ever gone that viral before. So, what are the odds of that happening? And God told me, my spirit, my intuition told me, aka God was speaking to me through these feelings. If God told me to be obedient and to do something, to share my story, to share my testimony, to put myself out there, to be vulnerable and open with the world, and in return, I face some sort of retaliation or loss because of it, that is God clearing it. 1, 2, 3, release them. Okay? So I'm like, if I lose my job over this, that means I wasn't supposed to have this job. And then that's when I got the message. If I lose my job over pursuing my art and sharing my testimony, that is going to be the mark of the day that my dreams start to come true. That is going to be the day that my old reality dies and I start my new reality. So now we're here, and I'm sharing my testimony with you all. And I just really hope that you enjoy it. Share your testimonies in the comments if you used to be a dancer, if you are a dancer now, or if you're just a person who has went through it before and came out on the other side, or if you're going through it. Tell me what's giving you hope to continue. What's your light at the end of the tunnel? Because baby, there is one. And if you didn't think there was one, you will know that there is one after you watch this video. Okay, honey? I love you guys so much. And I poured my heart into this video when I made it, even though it was my first vlog, so it's not that tea in terms of lighting and angles and cameras and B-roll footage, but it is from the heart because it was supposed to be, it was my intentions in recording at the time was to be a diary. So I hope that my vulnerability inspires you today. And I love you so much. Later. I need your love and a broken rose. Let you cash in your soul, but you might go through my life. I need your love and a broken rose. But they help me from today. Hey y'all, welcome to the vlog or whatever people say. Today is currently Monday, March the 13th, 2:48 right now. Today marks the first day that I'm running it up for spring break. We don't have any school this week. Hopefully there's a whole bunch of other people also on spring break this week. A lot of out-of-state people like to come to my state and specifically the city that I dance in to party during spring break. Yeah, we're gonna hope for the best, mainly because I have never spent the night anywhere that I have danced before, and today is going to change that. It's just a very far drive. It's 2 hours away, and I know I want to run it up over the spring break, and I don't want to make a 4-hour commute daily. That's not good on my car. That's not good on gas. So I'm just gonna trade some of the gas money and, you know, time it would take for me to drive and convert that into a hotel fee, a hotel stay. And hopefully the money's good enough to make it worth it, because the club has been a little shaky recently because we're just coming out of slow season and we're in a recession. So I'm just gonna pray. I'm literally working on faith. I have not been to the club in a couple weeks. I have no idea how it's looking for spring break. I'm just operating off straight vibes. I was supposed to go yesterday just for a tester, but it was freaking thundering and lightning and raining. So, yeah, we risking it right now, y'all. I'm about to get some stretching, some yoga in. I already did some meditating, but I'm just feeling I've been feeling a little antsy lately, y'all. So I'm gonna pack my bags and then we're gonna dip. But yeah, y'all, I quit my job recently. I was a manager at Jimmy John's, and that job was just so draining for me. I was having panic attacks going into work. One day I wasn't even going to work. It was just in the same plaza as my boba place, and I pulled into the parking spots that are designated for Jimmy John's to make sure I didn't get towed, and I almost had a panic attack just pulling into the parking spot and seeing the Jimmy John's sign. I was just there to get boba. So I had to leave that job, y'all. I had to leave that job. But, you know, bills still coming up. Bills are still here, so we're gonna make it shake at the club, literally. And if all else fails, maybe I can DoorDash enough to get my rent. We'll see. Pray for me, y'all. I'm definitely not rubbing my hands in anxious anxiety. All right. Hey guys, I saw a little damsel fly up to me and sit on my windowsills. I felt like that was a sign from spirit that, you know, my house is going to be protected while I was gone. So I thank them for that. And yeah, I'm feeling a little less anxious than I was feeling before. Cleaning kind of helped calm me down a little bit. Always clean your house before y'all go anywhere. I don't care what kind of trip y'all going on. If y'all gonna be gone from your house more than like a day or two, clean your house, vacuum. Like, not only will it just, you know, make you feel better to have a clean home, but your home is an extension of your heart space and your mind space. If your home is cluttered, all that energy is following you. That's your most intimate personal space, and if it's cluttered, you will be cluttered internally. We're gonna start the drive, make a few pit stops when we get there, then get ready to hit the club. I'm gonna update y'all when we're there. Y'all, I got out of my car and noticed this. It's another little insect friend. I think this means tonight's gonna be a good night. We've made it to the hotel. We as in me and you. There's the beach. I'm right on the beach. I'm really glad there's a stove. That means I can cook if I want to. Even though I'm gonna try like the food areas around here a little bit because you know it's still my spring break. I want to have a good time. I don't just want to go to the club and shake my ass on somebody and then come home and go to sleep and repeat. Like no, like I'm on the beach. I'm gonna go to the beach and get a couple of drinks. Let's get this show on the road. I'm excited, guys. Alright, y'all boys, we is here. Thankfully, we just opened like 45 minutes ago and there's already people here, so that's a good sign. I'm really hopeful about tonight. I'm gonna make my goal tonight. Like, Spirit kept telling me like 700, so I'm gonna make my goal 700 tonight. I'll see you. I'm gonna get my makeup going and I'm gonna let y'all get a peek when I'm done with it. Update, it is 9:55 and I've made $7.
They act like they can't motherfucking tip right, bitch. Them niggas was acting like they couldn't motherfucking. I don't got no panties on.
So tonight was not the greatest night. I only made total $120. That means I'm still in a deficit because paid $60 to work. My hotel was $145 a night with all the fees put together. So really, right now, not even including gas that I've spent, I'm about like $95 in a deficit right now. I'm like, okay, tomorrow I would need to make at least $300 to come back like even. So $700 was surely ambitious. But it's okay, because Spirit was telling me 700 for a reason. So maybe I'll come out of this week, in general, $700 richer. Maybe, I don't know. Tonight was pretty good. Let's just say it's building up momentum for tomorrow to be great. The club going up on a Tuesday. Tuesdays be lit. I'm going to journal a little bit just to like clear my head some. Yeah. We'll pick this back up in the morning. I just want to say, I bought this vegan pizza from Walmart. It's by Daya. So like, you know, the cheese is vegan and the meat is vegan. And it's pretty good. I'm not even gonna cap. It's supreme pizza. Got a lot of shit on it. I opened the other a little crunchy. But it's good. When you don't have access to a washer and dryer, that's all you gotta do. Hey, I know what you're thinking. Monica, why are you at the beach in a hoodie and shorts during spring break? It is 61 degrees outside. 61. It is windy. You know, the little beach breeze. I am cold. I kind of wish I was back home. It's probably like in the 80s down there. Hella people. That would be nice. See my family and stuff. But you know, the money calls. So I'll just see them in the summer before I go to the Philippines at the International Rice Research Institute. If y'all are interested in the other side of Monica's life, who's not a stripper, who's also a scholar, yeah, it's gonna be fun exploring the Philippines and researching rice. Right now, I'm trying to fix my shoe with some super glue that I got all over my hands. I have these shoes that are really, really cute, but I cannot climb the pole in these shoes. Like, there's a way you can do it, but I don't know that way.
And the way I usually do it does not work with those shoes. So I'm trying to get these shoes. They so scuffed. Oh, that's how you know they old. Alright, vlog. Me and Mike just got off stage. We gotta sneeze.
What candles you keep talking about?
It was a candle over there lit, bro. But it's currently 10:30, and we made $46 each. And apparently the line outside is long, and it's already a lot of people out there, so we about to be packed out tonight, y'all. This sounds like it's about to be a good night. If you can't hear me, then I'll try to re-record this. But literally, I just did a private dance for a man that was supposed to be $40 on his way out. He had me $200 and was anytime. It's just now 11:04. That is a key example. 30 minutes ago, I had like $40-some. Right now, I have almost $300. And that is a pure example of how shit changes in a second. Stay your whole shift. Stay on the floor. Shit switches quick. And we just did a tip drill, which is basically every dancer that's working that night on the stage at the same time. So yeah, I just freshened up. I changed my outfit. We don't close till 2, so there's still a lot of room to make a lot more money. Everybody lit. They was back here yelling about how some girls stink, and if you stink, they gonna tell you stink. And you out here freshen up. I'm like, damn. I'm back here wiping up as they talking. I'm like, damn, that's tough.
Hey guys, so I couldn't update you anymore at the club because my phone storage is full. Gotta fix that. So I had to delete a few things before I could record this. But just wanted to show you. I am home. I counted my money. I showered. I put a few things in the oven. I'm about to eat. But tonight, what I just counted was $310, and that's minus the $15 I gave the DJ. So but they made $325. Really, I made $347, but I spent $22 paying for a girl's drink because I kicked it over. And really, I shouldn't have paid for it because she was dancing on a dude. She set her drink down on the floor so she could put her hands on the floor to dance. And I didn't see her drink there. I was just walking by. So I should have just let her take the L for putting her drink. But yeah, I'm a nice person. I kicked it over, so I paid for it. But with the money that I made tonight, I made my minimum. But that was just enough for me to break even for everything that I paid to be staying here, yada, yada, yada. And I would be saving $145 a night if I was just driving to and from. Like, I know it's taxing, but I'm just going to have to do it. Like, what I'm going to do tomorrow, I'm going to check out at 11, well, 10 really, chill and sleep some more in my car and chill out a little bit until I have work again, and then just drive home after, and then have to be doing the back and forth trips because this could have been another $145 in my pocket instead of me just breaking even. Okay, y'all, I stopped being cheap and updated my store. So we're good now. Y'all, I've been sitting in this car. It is currently like 5 o'clock right now. And I've been sitting in this car since like 11 something after I checked out. I think I'm getting sick. I think my body's getting exhausted because I think I'm getting sick. I've been blowing my nose all day and I have really bad allergies. So at first I thought it was that, but you know, like you get that feeling in your body when it's like you feel warmer on the inside. If I am, that would explain why I've been so exhausted, because I really could have done other things today, but I was just so tired. I didn't get to sleep, guys. I was supposed to sleep in the car so that on the drive home it wouldn't be so treacherous, I wouldn't be so tired, but it looks like I'm just gonna have to get me a little energy drink and keep it pushing. I'm dressed up right now. There we go. Ooh, you see the fit. These sparkly Crocs that I wear everywhere. On the other Croc, it's a hold on. I'm missing another giblet. I have Harry Potter, and this one, oh, I can't even remember what the fuck it was. SpongeBob, Nirvana. Oh, it was a Care Bear. I also had a Black Lives Matter one that disappeared completely. I feel like someone stole it. Feels like a hate crime. But bro, I just want to say, people be looking at me crazy when I'm vlogging. They be thinking I'm talking to myself. They be seeing me do weird shit with nobody else around. They just probably even see the phone. They see me staring into the abyss, going like this. Like I don't even care though.
I've come to the realization, y'all, I think I have anxiety. Okay, hear me out. We knew this, Monica. Since you were a child, we knew this. It's a big thing for you. It's always been a big thing. Like, I always knew that, like, okay, I get anxiety is something that, like, you know, happens for me often. These are things that trigger it, and I've always seen myself as a person who gets anxiety often. But I never considered fully the fact that I am a person that deals with anxiety chronically, like every day, many situations throughout the day, like 8 out of 10 situations throughout the day, just constant state of stress. Like, I'm getting a therapist though. That'll be another vlog. Softy moment. That's why I'm kind of happy that I'm starting this vlog. I know you didn't come here to hear about my anxiety or my rants, but damn it, this is my channel, and this is what my channel will be about. You know, if I'm gonna be going out doing new things and just really putting myself out there, that having a safe space to confide in without actually having to, like, open up to another person directly in the moment, it really helps. It's like I'm talking to myself, but it feels good because I'm also talking to y'all, and eventually y'all will be able to comment and talk to me about it, and then it'll help me be more vulnerable. It's really hard to be vulnerable when you have anxiety, so it'll be like the first step of me working on my anxiety for real. Well, not the first step, but a small step of many. I feel like, ooh, pretty. I'm gonna look back at my first YouTube video and laugh so fucking hard at it, but be happy that I made it. There you go.
Yo! What's your account name?
I don't have it yet. Besides the first one.
You don't have it yet?
No,
and you're already just recording?
Yes. For the first
Where you
one.
bought YouTube?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I fucking love it.
Y'all, this is an alligator po' boy. I am trying alligator. This is so crazy. It's like the texture of chicken, but kind of the taste of fish. I feel like it's because of how they battered it, but it's like if catfish and chicken had a baby. Hey, I made a few dollars from him just dancing. There's potential tonight. There's some real potential. My goal is still 700, so we're gonna see how that makes, how I make that shit tonight. It's almost 1 o'clock, and tonight's been a pretty good night for me so far. I'm gonna give y'all a money count later, but I might reach my goal tonight. I might hit my goal. I can't really show y'all for real, but I got like a pretty bad scrape on my knee, and it keeps bleeding. Like I keep wiping it and it keeps bleeding. So this is why you always keep all your material, like everything you need in your dance bag. I keep alcohol in my dance bag. I keep band-aids in my dance bag, multiple band-aids, because I put one on, and the way I be dancing, an hour and a half later that bit's off. So now I need another band-aid. I'm gonna do a video of all the essentials you need in your dance bag, because when I was baby stripper, I used to watch videos and it was obvious things like bring your wipes, bring your dance clothes. Like, they don't tell you that you need scissors, you need super glue, that you need alcohol, that you need hand sanitizer, I'm gonna tell y'all everything you need to bring and why you need to bring it, and why it's not like oh, you can if you want to, why you need to bring it. I got y'all. Y'all, my feet hurt so bad. Hey y'all, it's like 6:30. It is Thursday, the next day, technically, but not technically.
I didn't film when I got home last night because I was just so deathly tired after that drive. You can still hear the tiredness in my voice, really. My body's still pretty tired. I'm about to leave for work again. I already showered and meditated and had a little break, but I'm about to stretch a little bit, get dressed, and dip on to work. Update on last night. I made $550. So as you can see, it was not enough for me to stay in the city that I dance in because my goal was $700 to do that. But you know, $550, I'm still so blessed and so thankful to God because y'all know I was like, I can't come back here with no profit. It cost me about $100 to work with gas and tip out. I made $550, so I profited about $450 last night. That's half your girl rent in a night. And so the total profit from taking the 3-day trip to Panama was $450. I could have made more these past 3 days if I didn't stay in Panama. Altogether, I paid $300 to stay at that hotel, like $150 each night, plus the $450 I made tonight. That would have been $750. I would have been $750 richer. I would always have my rent. But it's okay. You live and you learn. You know, I learned through experience, and it was a good experience at that. You know, I had a nice time in Panama, just relaxing, getting away from everything that's been cluttering me recently. It was a nice little trip. My horoscope has been saying that I might need a little vacation anyway. So I guess I was right. Stay tuned for the next video. Wish me a good night at work tonight.
A catastrophe. So don't go when she washing the same Miyagi. Get it hot like wasabi. He crying and screaming. He know that he lost me. Can't know what it was taught me. He saw where he pucker. I'm like, this is hockey.